fourth speaker of the evening is coming up. Let's hear it for Fred Bergeron.
Good evening, Elevate Daytona. How about another round of applause for Ryan Toscani? Ladies and gentlemen of Elevate, the speech you're about to hear tonight, I promise you, will not self-destruct in the next 5 minutes. Hit it, Michael. Show of hands, how many people in this audience have slept in their car wondering where the next meal was going to come from? How many people in this room currently know someone in that situation? Well, tonight I'm here to tell you my story on something I hope never happens to anybody in this room. My name is Fred Bergeron. I'm self-employed. I have 2 college degrees. I'm a military veteran, and I'm also a Million Cups organizer. Based on what I just told you, you probably would have never guessed I was homeless. And not was I only homeless once, but twice for a period of 9 months. And while a lady can have a baby in that amount of time, loving, caressing, name him George, I was either living in a treehouse, staying at the Salvation Army, or sleeping in my teal green 1996 Geo Tracker, trying to figure out a way to get out of homelessness and stay out so that it would not happen a third time. Webster's dictionary defines homelessness as having no permanent home or place of dwelling. Statistics show that 21% of those who were homeless were between the ages of 1 and 5. 4,500 of those who were homeless were from Central Florida, 450 of which were families. And did you know that 7 out of 10 Americans are 1 paycheck away from being homeless? And I was one of them. Valentine's Day, 2002, I heard those infamous words that no employee ever wants to hear. And that was, Fred, you're fired. And thus began my homeless journey. This is Christopher Gardner. What do Christopher Gardner and I have in common? We were both in the Navy. We're both bald. We both have gray goatees. And we both became homeless after serving this great country of ours. Did you know that it is the Muslims' religious duty to provide for the hungry and the homeless? Did you also know that if you are not a sanctioned homeless organization in Volusia County, that you can get arrested? Well, I'm here to tell you right now, call the boys in blue and slap those handcuffs on me, because I'm not going to stop feeding the homeless. He's not once said, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. So show of hands, how many kind people do we have in this room? I remember the night I checked into the Salvation Army. I had a computer book in my hand, and the gentleman behind the counter asked me how a man of my intelligence could end up in a place like this. Another friend of mine practically fell out of her chair when she found out the same thing when she asked me the same question. Well, I've got news for you, people. There is no criteria for being homeless. It's like being a little bit pregnant. Either you are or you aren't. So, as a homeless advocate, a former homeless veteran, and a former homeless person, I have a dream to help those less fortunate get back on their feet and transition to a better lifestyle, and let the whole world know that homeless people are people too. So, I challenge each and every room, the next time you run across homeless people, don't just assume they're all good for nothing or panhandlers. Take them aside, ask them how they're doing, give them a big old bear hug, but most of all, don't just walk past them. My name is Fred Bergeron. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And if you have never done this or you have a passion that you want to talk about, come out to Elevate Daytona and let us hear about it. We would love to hear you, love to have you here. And once again, thank you for your attendance and thank you for coming.